Ah, yes, the fishing village. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Forgot to check this ages ago. I'm not crying, I just have something in my eye.
Add Astro.
Actually, do. Damn it. I don't know what causes this. But recently I've had trouble with the sensation of having something in the contact of my eye. It's like I have a bump on my eyelid. It's not like a particle, it's not a piece of dust. It's not a giant mosquito just wrapping itself around my eyeball. No, it's a physical disfigurement that intermittently shows up and disappears again. Weird. Crying into disfigurement is probably a little excessive. That's stolen valor.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
I certainly got a lot of personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who
Putting
aren't
that in
afraid to
quotes.
speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Strong-willed just means opinionated?
Let's head
Interesting,
out.
that's a synonym, huh?
Uh-huh. Fremine, what are you doing here?
He's pretty feminine, isn't he?
Hey, nice to see you again!
You too. I heard you.
That is a
here as
hard
guests
haircut to
of
pull
House
off.
of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were
Oh,
just going
thank
to make
you.
some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to
Sure you
remember
could.
you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Lies!
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon is drooling already.
Were you looking for something
goober.
just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing.
I really struggle with
I
seafood.
just
It's not
wanted
even
to
that I
see if there were any extra supplies.
don't necessarily
Yeah, we've
like
got
it.
some left over.
I just really struggle
Anyway.
with even trying in the first
Some
place.
food and water, and some clean cloth, if possible.
I wonder how normal that is.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water.
Shrimp, seafood soup,
Wait a minute.
a whole squid. Some
What do you
octopus,
need
maybe.
all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
Donating it?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night.
I'm opening
Could
my own
be
orphanage.
Because I'm growing, you know, and
Wow, you're really pulling this off. You're a
You
terrible
remember
liar.
What I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on.
No, why would you say that?
Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
No, push them closer. Like two candles, just rub them together and make them kiss.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes. Just
Does that
follow
remind me of... Oh yeah. Father, mother, mother, father. What the... I'm not trying to swear, okay? This isn't a euphemism. What was that game again where you had the bird-looking creature that was referred to as mother, father? Father, mother? What are the two? That was such a weird game. I never played it. It had like this weird melee combat thing. I was hesitant on trying. But, I mean, it was so weird. I maybe should have. What's it called? Xenophobia? Where the hell am I looking? Really? What the fuck?
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the
Hold
House
on.
of the Hearth. And you are?
Another paid voice actor.
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Heart, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
Something feels off
It's
about this.
nice to meet you.
Nice pendant.
Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
No.
Like your necklace?
Not at
Looks
all.
like a bell.
That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though,
Oh, isn't that the
is
flower?
how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child
Beldus?
Father's been searching for.
Weeping bell.
From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told
Phantom
Father,
child?
have you?
No,
And that weird shit.
I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
Careful, that's a dangerous hobby.
Half a month now.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really?
Then explain.
Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
What, me too?
You know the rules of the House, Fremine. I know you
Alright,
do.
you better stop
Father
talking.
doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Because...
Don't you remember last year?
We'll get there
Chaperon
eventually.
nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able
Ah,
to get
yes, that
back
one
before
mission.
the poison started taking effect. And not a single person was there to help him.
What the hell is she
That night,
doing?
While I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway.
Great, you're hallucinating.
Luckily,
You sure you
I got
want
there
Frozen
with
too?
enough time to save his life. That
Maybe hitting the
feeling of being
ganja?
haunted, of hearing voices. It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
What is...
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
That still doesn't
If
explain
Clairvy
keeping her
were our
secret.
enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been
But?
living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
How are you assuming she'll be dealt with? I don't
So
understand.
what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound
Well-
to find out eventually.
Well,
I haven't
So
thought
far,
that
so
far
good.
yet. I don't want to disobey an order
did
from
you say
Father,
it was like a whole
but
month?
I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Tell me about
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What did you do?
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I can
I'm
imagine
sorry,
pretty bad.
Lee. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House
This
of the
goofy
Heart,
music
I think
doesn't
our bond was the closest.
Fit the severity of his tone.
Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
It's a little too close to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh,
Wow.
looks like things are getting kind of heated between Lenny and
Heated?
Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
What kind of heat? We're talking sexy? Getting a little spicy over there.
Oh, it's
Oh,
raining.
is that lasagna?
I should put my clothes away.
Oops. What? What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a phantom.
Perry? Huh. Looks like she's not here either.
What are you seeing that I'm not seeing?
Hey!
Well, she is highly suspicious. Damn it!
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything.
Like a fight or...
Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything all right?
No, he always looks like that. They don't have the budget for tears.
Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy. What is that supposed to mean?
What are you getting at, Traveler?
I don't
When
know.
guests
They're
are
making me go
around,
through this anyway.
Families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just... Thank you.
Hopefully you don't end up
I was
beating
really
each
hoping
other.
to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this.
Go on.
From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
That's a...
Me too.
What the
Well, back to the matter at hand.
Hirelings?
If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her
What?
identity before Father is able to track her down.
Hold on, what just happened? Like... thank you for listening in on our family dispute. I now owe you my life. And I will assist you in combat. What the Sure.
That means
That's how
finding
that
out
works.
where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
You what?
And
Why not just hand her over to Arlecchino? What are they expecting? I don't remember.
Nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I
You got a
don't know much
stalker.
about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here.
We've dealt with a lot of ghosts, actually.
Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed.
It's
to
almost
work
like you
very
made
well.
it up on the spot.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first,
Isn't that shit they say here on
I
Earth?
need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you
That
to
idea
promise
about
me that this will stay
fulfilling
between
a
the
spirit's
two of
last
us.
wish, that's what's anchoring to the
We're
word.
the masterminds
world.
behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right.
Who would get involved?
Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2,
You're a little far away.
3.
I swear.
What? Where the... Think you could cut her out, huh?
But
Stealthy
what a
as fuck.
surprise!
She's a full-on
What
rogue.
brings you here, dear sister?
The element of surprise.
And
Great lip sync, by the way.
when exactly did you get here?
I feel like I need to listen to this in Japanese for these synchronizations to make sense.
Idiot, brother.
Is that what it's synced to? Or is it actually synced to Chinese? It's a Chinese company, but it's certainly not synced for English.
You 3, Traveler, and you 4, Paimon.
Stop
Wait,
judging
what
me.
did you do?
Existed. That's my mistake.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you
Me?
talking about your plan.
I just
Rather
found
than
her.
steering clear of the situation,
She's mine now, by the
I'd
way.
rather fully
Go
join
cold
in.
dibs. Okay,
If you
well, I don't have a
agree,
say in this.
I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Just do it.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Who named this girl? Hello, my name is Clairby.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
Who
She
made
said
it?
she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Well, she's a spirit. She can't actually eat.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still,
Loser.
when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I would assume no.
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that
I believe that's called
your
kidnapping.
name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be
The
some
knave.
things you don't know about
Local
this place.
neighborhood funny
The
guy.
people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a
What where?
roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
What's the
In this
implication?
house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects.
Sounds nice.
Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
So I love a roster.
Does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Nah.
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Who the
Have
fuck?
either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me
Kirby's bad
neither.
enough.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling
Maybe
the
not
truth.
this roster.
Either that, or this kid's already got a
Check
bag
the
of tricks
graveyard.
bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
And
Wish?
maybe involving death or
It can be
something?
anything you want.
Like a death
Just
wish.
imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
My command. Careful.
To,
I think you
to
dissolve
go
in water.
outside, where the sun can find me.
Ah.
That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
But you follow where the base of operations is. Can't you just move the base to
Darkness in
Summit?
the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Okay.
I'm
time
sure
to
it'll be a
divide and
really
conquer.
good twist knowing
Listen up.
this game.
I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette,
I
try
still
and
don't
find the list
understand.
of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see
Like,
if her
is
name
illusory
on
magic
it.
supposed to be an actual
Fremine,
thing here,
you
or
stay
is
in
it just
Poisson.
like
We can't be the only ones
slang
having
for
run-ins with
street
Clairvy.
magic?
I need you to collect intel on everything she said and done.
Like I can levitate in the right
Understood.
light.
I'll try my best.
Some Chris Angel street magic.
What
Chris
can we
Angel.
do?
Fuck me.
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep.
Yeah,
It's
me
too
neither.
risky. Let me
For who?
think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't
Yeah, I
need to do
could.
anything except keep up some nice casual conversation.
Ah,
Ow.
Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
And should we contact
I'll
you?
give you a magic bird. If
It's-
Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Okay, but where's the numpad? Or does it have touchscreen eyes?
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll
Okay.
reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
Never.
If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our
Really?
guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Okay, be
You
careful.
too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Really? Why? How do you
I
know?
hope this goes well.
How can they just know things?
No, it has
It's like
to
dream
go well.
logic.
That's the only way this can get resolved.
Ah, finally. Okay. That should feel like the entire commission, shouldn't it? Oh! Guess I'm basically done for the day then. Arlecchino seems like she'd basically be tip-top DPS, but boring. So I don't think that's
I'd
happening.
like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Say no. Don't trust this guy. If somebody was dressed like that, like he's wearing stockings, why would you trust? Just because he's young doesn't mean he can't kidnap you. I'm telling you. Okay, gonna hand in that shit. Then I'm gonna go to a shrine, or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Thank you for
Yeah, you're welcome. And then... Hmm. Let's see. Kind of getting tired of doing this, but... Oh yeah, wait. Wait, what am I doing? I need to check my artifacts. I feel like I'm getting back full. Oh yeah. Woo! Yeah. God damn it. What? I don't... I still lose my fucking mind with this shit. Hoyoverse is Genshin Impact and Star Rail, and yet they each have different systems that overlap so much, and yet one of them fucks up where the other one doesn't. instead of being consistent and just doing what the other one does correctly. It's very good. It's very good. God, there's so many. Wait, I shouldn't be spending my time doing this. Who the fuck wants to watch this shit? If somebody clicks here on accident, God bless their souls. Have mercy on it even. And yet, I'm not clicking away. Okay, that'll have to do. Like, how many do I get on average in a single trip down to the store? Be euphemistic about it. If euphemisms are a thing, are dysphemisms a thing? What is wrong with my mind sometimes? Well, most times. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna have to spend like an hour just clearing my fucking inventory.
Time to shine.
Stand with me.
Stabilize. This is ordinary.
And like Honkai Star Rail's system, the fact that you can turn it into dust instead of you're being forced to shove them into artifacts you're not sure you want yet, it's just so much better. But can this game do it? No! No! This game that is older than the previous one and still have the exact same fucking systems still fucks it up. Amazing. Chef's kiss.
Sharing my knowledge.
Strike a pose. Let my name echo and dissipate. I'll settle this.
Solidify.
Skibidi bidi, skibidi bidi, boom. Kind of surprised at how ridiculously strong Yao Yao is in this setup when I replace Zhongli with her.
Showering you with praise.
Like, what would it look like if I had like a proper weapon for her?
Order.
I probably don't really want to know.
This may hurt a little.
Stop making so many sounds. Woohoo! Like, her attack ratios are pretty goddamn good. It's just that it's single target, so when I'm busting and capping that ass, nice.
Full of wisdom. Everyone's okay.
And she still heals like an insane amount.
Solidify.
I thought they fixed the accidental climbing mid-combat. And here I am, bringing it back. It's probably me a problem, let's be honest. And that's actually one of the parts of designing games that is some of the hardest. Like, trying to figure out how to make the game do what the player wants in those sort of circumstances, nuanced circumstances. Because you're trying to you're trying to mind read, like, what exactly would the player want do when he's in the situation and he's giving this input. Maybe he does want to climb the pillar, okay? You don't know. But that's when I would actually not have walking over to the wall initiate the climbing. You have to press space so he climbs and then he grabs on. That would be my solution. Clearly not everyone agrees. Probably because you get like weird diagonals sometimes, but where the gradient from climbing to walking is unclear. But oh well. First world problem. Did my shit, calling it a day immediately. Maybe we could do some more streaming. Not that anybody would be interested, but still. I just realized I'm just really good company.